ARob, Episode 10, Dystopian Dining. Let's get right into it. Right off the bat, we're going to be talking about some leftovers I've got sitting around, mix and match. For starters, we got a military-grade field ration heater. It's for your MREs. Well, I'm going to try to heat up one of these guys. A Compleats chicken and dumpling meal by Hormel. I kind of roughly eyeballed it. Looks like it's going to fit in. Also, I have a random MRE accessory pack with the spoon and the accessories. We'll go through that. And we're also going to talk just real briefly about a couple of other things that you can keep in your kit if you're camping or just have a survival kit, which is highly advisable, like these little coffees and the little flavored powders you can add to your drinks. In this case, we got Weiler's Pink Lemonade, and then also Tootsie Rolls are awesome for that. Let's get right into it and see if we can heat up this Compleats meal in the military field ration heater. Let's get right to it. Okay, we're going to get right into the heating process. It's real simple. When you get these MREs, they have the heater, and it says right here, do not overfill. You get this black line. That's where I'm going to pour the water up to, and then I'm going to field strip the entree, shove it up in here, and then follow the instructions, which are basically to put your entree in, roll over the top, just roll it down. There, we got enough water there. So now what's going to happen is this packet, which you can see on the inside here, it's got this like a coffee filter sort of material. I can already feel it heating up. This will heat up. It's activated by the water. Let's get our entree thrown in there. I get these at Dollar General just because I recommend Dollar General because they have them pretty much everywhere across the country, and especially in the rural areas, and they're $2 a piece. They have some really delicious flavors, actually. I've done other reviews. Check them out. Here's what it looks like stripped down. The shelf life on these, they can stay stable for over a year. So that's pretty impressive for $2. Okay, I'm going to throw this right here in the heater. Let it just kind of, if it'll go, it may not. We'll see. But if it doesn't, I'm just going to seal it off with the entree. Let's see. I think I can shove it back in there. Yeah, there we go. It's going in. So, yeah, nice tight fit. That's good to know that these Compleats will fit inside of a ration heater, an MRE heater. Yeah, there we go. It's going in. These heaters have a terrible smell. I don't think I'll ever get used to that, even after serving in a couple of branches of the military. Still never can get used to that weird smell of the MRE heaters. You want to put it at an angle, and there we go. It's activating. The bag will puff up. That's heating up. So real quickly now, I want to tear open this accessory pack. Again, I don't always use everything when I open MREs. There's a lot of stuff inside an MRE. So we'll just open this guy up and show you what's inside of one of them. And this is heating up, it's kind of moving around some. Okay, so we got right off the bat, we have some Bill's Brew dehydrated coffee, freeze-dried coffee. We have a Fresh Nap moist towelette. And again, I don't throw any of this away because you never know when you'll need it. I'm going to use this here in the meal. This is pretty much why I opened it, is for the salt and pepper, as well as the spoon. So I'm going to eat my meal with those. But you've also got 2 packs of sugar for your coffee, as well as coffee creamer by Coffee Mate, and a napkin. And this is literally bubbling. You can see the smoke coming up. This is sitting here bubbling. So that's definitely going to work. I hope it doesn't melt the plastic off the lid. I don't think it will. Oh, that's definitely hot. That's going to be a hot meal right there. I'm not a big fan of chicken and dumplings, but I figured I'll give it a go. So let's give it a couple more minutes, and we'll be back and try it out. All right, the meal has heated up. I'm going to take it out of this little heater. And when you use these bags, you don't want to cross-contaminate, and actually you don't want to get any of that nasty water from the heater up in your mouth. So be very careful with that. I like to wipe it off on these Compleats packets before I open them. This is the first time I've done this with a heater, with a ration heater, but I always like to wipe them down real good before I consume any of this. All right, so we'll get that out of the way. And now let's go ahead and bust this guy open and give the chicken and dumpling. It's not dumplings, you have to say dumpling. Chicken and dumpling by Compleats. Give it a go. So yeah, you can see where some of the where it was gelatinous, it liquefied. It is hot. Looks like it's still kind of solid in the center, but it's definitely piping hot. Okay, it's a lot browner than I expected for the way it's depicted on the box. But I'm a salt and pepper-aholic, so you'll have to bear with me. Again, I'm going to use this MRE packet. Kind of just get it all in there, especially the pepper. That's what makes it yummy. All right, take our MRE spoon, stir it up some. It looks more like mushy bananas than dumplings with some weird gravy, but here's what we're dealing with. So let's give it a go. Okay, here we go, down the hatch. It's okay. It's good. It does the the dumplings are very, very, very thick and chewy. Has a good chicken flavor. I think that's white meat. I'm not sure. It's not terrible. In fact, it would actually be pretty good if you had some cranberry sauce. It tastes a little bit like turkey, sort of. Weird dumplings. Definitely weird dumplings. Well, what I will say, the MRE heater worked perfectly on heating up these Compleats meals by Hormel. So, yeah, that's actually pretty good. I'm impressed. It wouldn't be my first selection. The spaghetti's pretty good, and the turkey and dressing is really good, actually, in this product line. There's a way more dumplings than meat. It's like pure dumplings. But, again, it's edible. And it has a pretty impressive shelf life. Typically 15 to 18 months from what I'm seeing on the codes, on the packages, at room temperature or colder, and they hold fine. When they're in the cases here, they stack easily, so you can store them in airtight little tubs or whatever. I'm going to recommend that. Great product for just when you don't know, when you need a contingency plan. So, I do recommend that. Okay, now, I brought up briefly the packets for the drinks. There's tons of different flavors. I actually also like the Hawaiian Punch if we're talking sweet drinks. And then I'm a big fan of the Folgers. And I add sweet Italian cream to my coffee. So those are really good. Again, $1 for I think usually 6 to 8 packets at Dollar General. Highly recommended. The Tootsie Rolls. Okay, I kind of like to sort of build my own MREs. That's kind of what this series is about. MREs in the military always have Tootsie Rolls. I like the fruity ones. You don't want chocolate in any of this stuff, but these things will last forever. This is from the fruit packets, and I think this is a vanilla flavor. Let me just show you what we're talking about. So they're not the standard dark the coffee almost flavor, the toffee, the black regular Tootsie Rolls. They have all different fruit flavors. So, I actually would get those shipped over when I was in Iraq and Afghanistan. They're really good. They last, shelf stable, give you a quick burst of energy. Throw them in your kit. So I'm going to close this episode out. I appreciate you checking me out. I'm ARob. This is Dystopian Dining. And Happy New Year to you. Stay safe, and I'll see you in episode 11. Peace.